deɛ yɛbɛhyɛ nkɔmmɔ no ase sɔfo akɔ aba bio
sije meju so bru
minim sɛ ɛba no galamsey ho nkɔmmɔ a ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛde wakoma so papapapapa ɛne ɛfa galamsey ɛnkenka ne sɛ galamsey ɛsɛ yɛn kwayɛ ahodoɔ looking at o background ne adwuma a wabɔde asom wɔ man wohwɛ anamo ahodoɔ a ebi ne neɛ no a yɛtu yɛyi a galamsey must fall demonstration a course way but beyond the demonstration any anamo aban yi etu ede afa ho ebo a enkenka omampani ehye ebe wo opposition say LI 2462 no oba obe repeal oba yi acquire amendment in fact ora Tony Obin Dr. Tony Obin crowd na no atomu bi say sa LI ne de kwan bia so ese ye repeal yen shen komo no ase emfem free ho actions bebre ne ye take here protest ahodoɔ ye te eku ahodoɔ coalitions ahodoɔ against galamsey kru ya ye tu ni sen enfa ne ye di ani kire
de kan ma men san na wasra ye nchi ahwefo ne atiefo but de me no ye nyina benifo said de nipa bedi ntia ye kwa be nyina te adwuma we sikentia ti ba bi esika obi ano be hu nipa den and say nti na edem raso eden ato say be ya say be piska na kra na be pen ne kwan eden eso demonstration ni na mpanifo say nam dodo we nsem kwan e ma ne yede nti enye bone ne kwan so ano me de me hu ni say even say on be repeal emra no nya the solution it will help but nya solution no because you all kobokro no onkra oni ewu yokodi ewu no omo bi amane obi yokodi ewu okoba amane ana odwe mra ho those are omoko no whether there's laws and mra ho na mra ni ho ombeko because you see emra ben ma ho kwan so bi tibi galamsey okuremu some mra bi ma ho kwan so
emra bi ani ho
bank of foye
yeah
inti emra na see the stop and I've said say yewra mahama when timi amwa am to galamsey asia ebe me ya if you say the first time no na galamsey wo o try when timi nti wonwa suahunu eden e wo ho
yeah
sije adie be china say ya declare all the forest areas military zone me say sa ko ina to be den e betwa dede ye ina to betwa say nye ye party for e na eye nti ye mpese ye de measures bi a anu odin ebeba abra if you say yankrofo na eye because you akoko betia ba na nkumba I simple as ABCD MPP for 8 years I'm trying house ntimi nti na media me no kro nyame anim so obi ka chem say oh yewra mahama aba na de chinya so o timi tu galamsey ase a me ni obi anya adwen sa because timi tu na say easy san kan fie nwotwe so come to ase ma na they didn't do it emom de be ma obi so akasa odi ka say e kwan sa no say ye de bibia ya amanyosem. So when the NDC was in the opposition, they were telling another say, "Obey the one day then I stop." What has changed? So on power, but maybe who say both parties in an omo yoma just on betu galamsey as you.
Am I come you ni?
No, David, because you see, conform your Crawford. Until you better what you say. Now yes, sir, me say once they declared those areas in military zone. See, me no matter how I've said, say, we need to have a forest protection unit of the Ghana forces. I'll be protected forest. See, yes, you can't. I'm farm a chair call. I'm farm a twakwa or the chair and say, ye, Sikanamra assassin, not ye ye, and from wire. Now, my nipper war, my wedding, intimate tumpo. It is kind of the heading I ever say, you too. The most say, they come papa day. It. And ye, transit, Emma. Nkofo mfiri omukuru me fisika nko abra o man no so den ebo ya won hye bi dia and all the foreign companies na yen hye na say pam obi afiri kuruma bia ma Ghana for na den enya kwan etu siga fama gudie na ewo kwan papa eso na sa nipa wo ho na se wo de ye de mra ya adwuma na se den kai ma obi driving license ka police phone kwan se kom check ewo kwan so say wo licenses and even though they have mining licenses say adwuma na mo ye no say yes ye say on na mra kwan so ya na. How many times they discuss even all these big mining companies? How many times? Yeah, can want them.
Yeah.
Because I say, or you Bruni nko a obadie. or here be papa. When I got just a brody between the chrome about who chrome, a baby papa the amount. Why Ghana comes and got a Burkina Faso president, Gain Kukuno. And Uji some better. The one person Tina or him, or be person for a qua, or say to be here.
Not to be an inside house.
To be an inside also. Sanity. And she shall see a transit, near be said, as on mine, dear, see say be took a good year cry the number kwanswa yen fan say ensuo na yen say yen kwaye na be tu number kwanso ye wi e be yen nsiesie yi amana bo man nyina enti me fi say ye ru mahama na daro meburu 2 minute won ho e won si amana mfie nan ba me de madwem say obi bi obeba bia ya amana mfie nan a won ti ba me tu galam say asebia wo hia say be amana mfie nan atoso bi e say to betia no because 2 minute ho I let me get you say. E 2 minutes
Galam say fear 9 e bit me dey to say.
You can say come fear 9 me say just an announcement of the president. Say offer all the security chiefs. No catch them say henceforth. Government that release it or the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Forest Commission CEO Obi, Minerals Commission CEO Obi. Now see government that release it all the forest areas at the military. Henceforth, all those areas has been declared a military zone. And for that matter, out of it, military should ensure some better forest protection units are day in and day out. On my boy and quiet home. You quiet no editors in organ. Chrono do saying a quiet room. I don't want you are crowd, a quiet in a asa. And Tiaga said, you were map no. See about both mobile within those areas. You were that commitment, say, ya. Ya be ya mana broso adere yanya ya juse be say you ye kusa ho so that's it ye dan no knowing that our people are there doing it yenim na kanye sa de a esi say na de ye ka ho asem dada na ye se enyentia to obati o mamomko amafoforo aba na e get worse de entia. All those areas are not more mining that are in now, and some MPP free are still they are mining those areas. They be actually doing come on. I don't know who to send a DCB because I say, or no, your man, he can say directives be as Uncle Kuntia a galamsey. Maybe or maybe a man can that day and at the end channel, yeah. Or when you're quite journalist, Casa. Your man can say, young man that is Ubiana Galamsey, your money, not up to Oyanti. A children's obitian and also Castle, and Sumudi, a quiet woody and Diana, look, so we know, sir, you go for a year. Any amount can someone year. Until only depending on where you are, sir, MPP Wabemi, they would call on the president, say, on stop Galamsey within a minute. I didn't know who we are, and I'm telling you, saying yes, I can't swap. Even the airpoint two say, fighting this a year. People will fight you, they'll come after you. All sorts of lies in some way, can't go soon in your just because you want to prevent it. I didn't know security of the country, the share. A soldier for the police force. Never share younger science. I didn't hear. Why? Why do we have to do a press conference? Say, Ann Roberts attacking for oh baby. Now you say a BB Kosovo areas we are. Well, all of a sudden a Kusi checkpoint for her. Now security then a year no more Palmer Roberts then a few measures on this to come. I then a Galamsey Kwade. Intimate to us here. Because any pa a year, depending on government or a munipa and the year I'm saying. If now on a before the area and then Omo and Omo and see, Omo here for. If now no 4 months ago, now we before the year, can I say?
Yeah.
Until now, don't go for the intimates and Pamo.
Yeah.
Nothing, go for you now, him for the
10 to me before.
8 years before.
Before now, you have to abet.
8 years before. And me see, that our governments are not committed. Oh, when you want to somebody, Obi, CJ, to me, when you said you team no rock cower, for Betty. Until now, we are Bama Crana, ha oba sebe awoye security officer police ni betima ba onchen waka che fa ansabra
yeah
ka obetima bono pa o be makora bi betima ba obetima bono pa o se fa ansabra na no sa kono de sebe de so di go inside o se di menim ne yenko wa isoto no di nanim menko mfa ke ngu sa cross di nanim menko aban to bi emu du chen bia
yeah
o my to me na ye de ama ye wura mampani ani na pamfo no emu du chen bibia ade o muntimi nyane so be dan be ma oba
into bottom line a political will.
I mean it's that is the only thing me here me who say on go for keka ho so ba ana me sele keke say look say ti we external aggression by enso a bacho ti e be di ho nkomo radio so yaso ja phone ntimi nko say external aggression bi ba o man so say ti e o man bi atwa e ho ahia
ato ahye
so die training yenkofo wo nsuo so ye training nkofo wo wiem die training nkofo wo asase so say be as obi tu share so na wiem kura na ye betime share no wiem so obi tu share so na nsuo so a ye betime na share wo nsuo so obi tu share so na so na asase so a ye betime akon na asi asase so and I'm saying that make a general upon people na dia adwuma wo ye no regards to the borders na o secure ama o man Ghana abanya dada wo twam no san hihye no nko a kire se ye de galamsey ye yi amanyosem efiri ho na ye de she security services nsa CJ galamsey will be a thing of the past but until then dey because why enkomodie me da se
Menso medase Osofo Charles Owusu na yete nenkano Adom 106.3 FM. Honorable Matthew Nyendam, a member of parliament for Pandai. Honorable adjoining. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning.
About your pumbo kodie.
Radio Adom.
Yede nyamiase.
What to say?
Yehoye papa.
You share check.
Pa.
Say why big man pa?
Honorable so
Onya better o. Wa ko anim. Wakwani fine. Mwadwuma ye be aja politics na bia. Mahwe na mafa ye nso bi. Na ya ba be boa mo because as a pressure here less wa.
Oh yeah sure.
Oh as say me hu.
Pressure wa papa.
Oh yeah sure. Ah yo.
Actual parliament.
Na me kan yo me nua. They are to me say no, why big man. Good. And she don't count.
Honorable Nkoma ye twetwe efa galamsey ho. In fact, Emra, the Generational Rights Protection Society a demonstration. In fact, they say promise ana eboa omampani share wobra no wo position efa galamsey ho oba ye wo mu niema ye. So they are protesting. In fact, the CEO for Petroleum Hub Development Corporation, Dr. Tony Obing, and so Aka say LI 2462 na omampani share bo in opposition so ba and obe repeal no and they are quite before for. In fact, he is saying that LI must be completely repealed. Generally, the fight against galamsey. Mama penso ba mo share ye nti Ghana for ato abade yi mo afri akonya so aban bayi the general performance e dey Ghana friends and demonstration ya bay Honorable Nyendam.
Well, menu mame chia na ma chia menu a chance so me hu na che a che papa also for chance me that's da ma chia Pandai for so na mafa kwanya so na ma chia ya party mpanyimfo chairman and general secretary and all flag bearers or potential flag bearers. Yeah. Omunyina agia tum say ombeko na omakwada ase e me che obibia nyame emma kroya na ye pe no kroya no emma pa emma ye na asam na me betie chance kakra.
Yeah.
And one thing me ma chance so emu nia wakan ye no na mama magia tumu ne say sabe eba forest awaye adwuma ho kakra nti ote forest ase bebre
yeah
ti forest ni galamsey so de eya na eben nti nsam no bebre no awaka no mene no eya adwen na afi maba the fight against galamsey Well, me apa say amanfo dodo na gitu mu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama but the second time now he will be very successful in fighting Galamsey. Na yam ngwanwa bebre. In the sense that Galamsey no yenyina yenim say nya afi na ahyase o. Ahyase ache.
Yeah.
Inti John Dramani Mahama president first time want me and odi free mu. And another buy and on no crab share boss say we no on one presidency then it atoso.
Yeah.
It tells you adwena na ewo ni team ene sabe akukudura na wo de kasa say look me de me presidency it wasn't a small thing no presidency is not a small thing what the toso say what the fight is Galamsey by the end of the day anya adwuma nenti ana me say ayeme nwanwa ne say one who say ye nipa mienu ene ewo man
Yeah.
me ka say ye nipa mienu a I'm just talking about the two major political parties.
Yeah.
Na nkyerɛ sɛ party for na aka no omu ni omo ho but akwanya nya mae ema omo medi aban mu but wohwɛ ye mienu a at least we've gotten that opportunity nti ye fighting Galamsey say ye ho say ye ne yebetumi na obi a potentially obetumi ababe president biom ana obetumi abeji akonya na free ho ono so ka kyerɛ nkronfo no say yensu ye ba yebema mo kwan ama mo atimi aye sadie we are sure say Sani Pano was the best to fight Galamsey ye nipa me know how many chance me yere me ho say me fight Galamsey chance so nim say me free wa on na eba na ono so akodan aka kyerɛ nkronfo no say MPP for tata mo omo oshimo excavators omo ye wei omo ama mo nkronfo ankwa na eye Galamsey no omo nkwa na edidie nyame ya adom na yeso ye ba ye be mama akwanya mama sumu adidi na wo gidie say ono nya sa akwanya na obetimi a fight Galamsey.
Are you implying say under this government o ma cheda na amakwan Galamsey no e koso ada?
Charles asamna Charles kai na wante
Me te
sabe nka ye MPP for na omo nye ena nanado na ama omo kwan na omo ye Galamsey.
Yes.
Ena kunta mining for ena wan MPP for nkwa na ye Galamsey ena nka ne ya lusu ya bayi 4 months ago a.
Yeah.
Senka agro na senka no ano no.
Galamsey na to atwa.
O senka to atwa.
Yeah.
Senka omo no they were not involved because MPP for na ye. Omo na edidie. Enti say ya lusu a 4 months ago a we are sure say MPP ni benya kukuduro so okwa ye Galamsey.
Abaya sisa. Enso onya sa akukuduro no akwakudu.
We are sure so nko betimi akwasa forest wa na betimi akwasa nsuo no. No, but promise now omo promise omo nkronfo ne say we mu kwa mo so mo mre na ayedan aba. So ne they are confronted with it. Omo nkronfo na gu bush.
But aban by honorable what demonstrate we two anamo ba ku mienu.
Oh, water gas,
blue water gas. In fact, we amend the said
it is not you see some amendment now ya omo kan ho asem no. Enti na demo for no air prompting say you never told us you were coming to amend. You were coming to make sure that that particular airline is completely off. So that nobody have access to go and do any Galamsey. Now, say we say president, you are just taking the powers from the president. What have you done? Does that mean that Galamsey is over? You the soldier for anye blue water guard for na edibe kwa na ye. Minua. Ya kwa na anye ye. Ubesu amena ye.
Interior Minister order say police commanders are a war Galamsey areas in yen transfer omo and then again foreigners are you bet in connection with Galamsey you bet deport omo.
Yes, and
all these are steps
and you believe in these steps. Police for now omo transfer omo no.
Yes.
Are they not also under the same interior minister? Police for no. Are they not under
they are.
Inti say uyi akusu free or now the ama betnasia. What is the difference? If Ama was there doing the wrong thing, punishing say who are there because authority need to say who there. If you think that the police commanders around there have been compromised, that even helps you because ube hu omanamo sa na mo na omutu no eye krono anamo. So you police them proper and get them arrested by involving in galamsey fight or failing to fight galamsey. Nti say why you enough free honum. Now the obi fufura akwa. Onu nya police ni. Onu onye nipa dasani. Nti no you need to go deeper than what you have done. And China for na me ti say me nua mutaka me boss no me chief whip.
Yeah.
Me boss no. Say we China ni na ye chi wo de a ya be deport you. Ye ni wuni. Say we Ghana ni de a ye ni obedi ne fiko. Hey. Me nua. Ye na asase ne ye de no. Ye na Nyankopon de ama ye say ye ni di ho no. Ye de wo chi a wo mfa nkyeye ye ne ye mfa no totroto. Ba China ni na ono no asase nya ne de a onka ye ho. On de wo ye bone na wo chi na wo de ne be ko no kurum. Say na sa na fati galamsey de say nka any problem. Ye ni o man yi mu e na say ashan wan yo say ashan two yo.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I de we na ye deport no. E na ya nya sundwe wo man yi mu o NDC fo nsam. Ya nya sundwe. Na ashan wan de no nya China ni. Okoto de no bodwe. You see? Now, utie NDC ni bia this fight is a quality fight. Ye nyina ya sade say ya kutia galamsey. Ene ye nyina ya sade. Enura de na ye MPP fo asade. Omo na ewa ba mu. Omo na ese so omo fight. Omo na state resources no kura omo. Ene the state resources no ma chama yeso ye nyina yeso. Until the fight is now our fight. It is not one party's fight. Yes, I agree to some extent. Say ye nyina ye Ghana fo. Bibi nkoyi a eka sabewa ebe kame. Ana mpenyefo say eka and our friends wonanti ana aka woto.
Yeah.
I agree. Ensuo nye na omo pollutu a menumbi ubenumbi. O how no ba ebi beba oso ebi beba me so. But enura sana na wo kan enenne adan na wo sesa wanamuntu. Ene de one who say it's a quality fight. It is not an individual fight. Entina Charles ka bibi amese me ne adwan say so the political will to fight galamsey enya small. Omo she galamsey omo yes adwuma no. Minua, you are in the media, you know them. You unim power show much. And you know, they have failed. Because anamo mutu nyina no me nya hu anamo a sabe metimi aka say I see the lights in the third. I can't see.
Is it not too early to
agrobeye da efra no pa. Ene unu say galamsey na ye shishi galamsey for machines no. NDC for three aso just amu ye dede kansam nyina na no say na mutala kan ye. Say no kan o say homo kwan no mo shi machines no. He said it. But in opposition, what did they say? We were heartless. Just say, yeah, no cry, a crazy boom. But ne, what's the machine is you are no makwatam, no more deco. Say a police fought you, military fought you, also excavators at Timia, Anyan Tabaya, atu. Or mom rest there. Machines in the tour, and your bonnet. Today he's calling for presidential directive, say. They should ban the excavators. See, sabe mpredwiasa. O man ye dia. Ti se wan fa no kure. Anya tumi a obe bre wa mamuomu. Because some na wokan no. It will come back direct to you. You will face it because power no say awodia. Tumi no wodia. State resources, everything is in your hands. It's in the hands of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Yeah, they hear money. Until say minister, wo say we lead this charge we. Na sabi what give you up. Na wo sua. Hey.
Is that how you saw the emotions Lance Minister or express here no?
Emotions but osu one who so wesu.
Me hu here.
I didn't know osu.
The extent of devastation.
Interfere one who the extent nana. Enti sam na o mo ka no. Eto ya so no nti no hu yi. Me nua no hu yi. Na sabe mpredua say one who sa extent we kura na say ejinja o mo. When I say mo chances show din na wo sorry waka. Na me nua wa ba mabu na sabe adu se wu su dia ene se nyina ye besu adi waji se mini se su dia memi tu e su na me ba besu chance tu e su na obesu wo so almost collective fight nti collective cry ye nyina yesu kwa anya ni say anya dey enye yie but you see adia ese ye nyina ye adwen ba ko na ye ko no let's get united.
Honor to see me dream how we can get to that point afei adwene ba be baako from both political parties because it looks like when a wa ban mu na or shifty blame we co opposition pe na fe ono so how do we together fight this galamsey?
There is no shift blame here. Or can say oba samra yi a amakwamanfo ye ABC no betwam.
Yes.
Your parliament yankopon cha de Nyankopɔ de say edu ba bi na obeche obibia wo cha obibia ma won complain. Ye MPP for kura ye ni hɔ a emra na omutimi yifi.
Yes.
Enti wo ha woni say. Ye ni hɔ no. Ye 88 no.
Yeah.
Ye ni wo kura na Nyankopɔ de akyɛw. Utimi yifrim. Onyi mfrim. Eno no ma ne tumi bi. Asojafo yi, asrafo yi, they should give a straight command. Ombeko ye nyina beboa DC fo omodia. Won na fe yenso ayaka no yeso ye de ya honden atachire na yatimi ayi amana yi se wanya ne saade a menua de na yebetimi ayi kasa yi na yebetena ha ye na yaka ye kan wi a na ye mena ne so na yasori kofie chat fa na kan na okọ me so me fa me kan na makọ na me ya ne se me mfa me hunkodi galamsey mu me mfa me hunkodim me nhyɛ obi sukutu pase kokofa hudim me ye shows menua chance so ebia ne ono so be ye den obeya no na apart from that there no betimi aye wo so wo di wa fide ya ma wo betimi akasa na nyina ya condemn but the will today to fight galamsey is in their hands and they should use it well. Kakra betimi aka
Honorable Matthew Nyendam, a member of parliament for Pandai constituency and Yetin and Kano Adom 106.3 FM. There are other issues on my table this morning. Emubako enra ejumawura ya omampani epa hontuma ewo Kumase Asante Mantem ya omampani dia tuja se ejumawura no is fully funded unlike past mirage initiatives. And omampani Edison Semino etuja. And then the issue of the MPP thank you tour. Ya ura bracheja konsuso dina drenche aba se sa thank you tour no it risks imploding over. MPP risks imploding. Say I'm sure thank you to then I'm so MPP amayuko no ebegu kra ma yenko adwumawura no eso so enra amampani epa adwumawura program yi eho. In fact one of the promises are or the campaign say oba adwumawura no na eba beboa na amandwuma beye mpimudu 10,000 afibia. In fact, one of the portal at one permanent George Parado your core website or first register and in but beyond Enra Jumedino, and then the Kaya, Yahunu be say, Ewo Maimu, MPP Apenso, NDC Apenso, Yahunu Bisada, but the impact, and more a day bebuam Bruno, Ayana, a baby Asiano, na acquire Kumabi, and so near the secretary day and a day Ashemu. So
CJ, or mine say a pair of one. In fact, so the Kakayan, the homes and I'm the one saying quite, Slam the Kakayan. And this is Penny Abanose or Bois de Shisha, Pabia for Fraba. I'm a Mebunu Dwaya, Jumaya, Kenya Bonnet. Then be so. Existing jobs now, say a woman and come, you know, and I should be my Kamabunia, I can't want someone near Jumaya. So go near Jumaya. Some combine Jumaya. I am looking forward. So a day will come that a president Bibaba na also a Kotoa Greater Accra Obeshia Inipa ye Juma Iwa. I want to employ even one or two. The episode of the Boama Ombetimi Boama or Munumani wedding a B. No matter fat any part of the wedding. I can't. So the Maslock. Yeah, Maslock by said he said about Boa. I'm a JD. Ni ankronkron ye nyuma bojo nyuma so menye sikaria bi omunum tawnim ya na zema isi ho e kaida ho nti ni ma ya bia but said e tia na etie sikana hin na de mani pa no ahia na de sa ni pa na ode kwako bi adwuma no nka nye bone o but ya nye careful e be wi akire no dodo na sikana be hye afiri omun nsam dodo na nti me die minyanya nka adwuma wura yi nka wona why tried and tested kofo na sabi o maye adwuma ni bida a waka say yemfa amanyosem enye no nka yenye proper research yenhwe nkofo amunwuma aban di bi hye sika hye omodwuma adwuma no betime tumpon ama emu bia ma dodo wa den enya bia ye Ghana has oma Ghanaian contractor ho oma Ghana ni contractor oba or the language and back construction site China need about the pickup never China need about yeah on the hard body never Ghana need about or the land cruiser because me no na me answer na o team na or site we na a condition here AC so China need about the pickup never and ye nyuma no before how this kind of man no or this kana because obi a sebe on crash ka bi na ho kwankro enso ne ho no owo how dada o how wo dada
intisika no bedi ni nsema
afena
o sa ne how ni na
o problems bi e se o solve
o solve be ku
yes nti obo solve problem na wi na card sika na oje ya ani na perform o dey pa mun research check
you have a point.
I'm telling you check
asema kan do do
and now we be 5 years ago some can be that day now
na juma no
oh na say me yi kakra na me tompa boy am tata dey kra na area profit amenya no metim ye den metim dia sha na so ye be wie chi da adwen papa na mom implementation no den akofa asema ba me kai say na dan kwaku fodo aban ba ye me ne wini stick kakra nya ho banta kakra no ko parliament na cars bi guguram ani ese maso for na koto cars ne bae say the man kofo say honorable the so parliament so cars na go e bi saloon cars e bi buses na e bi minivans no me yinum adanya car na maso kakra de aba no okobisa ne boa ai maso de mana e be time e de wa want times 2 do bi eni ho baje car no kwa adwuma go oji kwa untimi dey untimi ntua ho ka no mine poka look Ghana no inye obi a na eye o because you see now no enkomodi e course UPSA efa leakages are o man ho sika enjudu yen hu sika no na yen fa nye bibi o man mu 9 billion Ghana cedi $9 billion every year over sectors by sectors 9 billion pacho omoko akwaje bosia wo IMF ahia nam kwaje amra sanda ho emra no kran so no wo je trench ni wi a gesi afi wo miti gansen requirements na answer ya release for Friday e dem na yo man na leakages in $9 billion every year o man yemfa ho just say look husband oh your man 70 said ye tie na tie di say pay ho ani sa na be ya because obi aba ye pe bibi aye ade kro na be boa yen so yen hye da enfa ye ni nko ho hwe abra ye waku fa do bae na Ira Sir John ya me fa the currency e de youth in afforestation bae say aban pay critical attention na payment nye bosome miensa bosome nan ene hono no mana enua no course wapa he sije bibie no sika wo mche enua trees bibie no sika wo mche no e chen no eso straight for the discover kusi dan madan na wasai ene ye se edua ye share se edua nua na ma ye ni akon na ne pono enua edua no dodo na ni krom se nkofo dodo krom na ahye no go to the forest and see enua ye dua ho nya so ketwa and aban di nani ko even agric keke sika we yom sa aban na dwen se akuafo ye pe se ye rezi akuafo akesefo nya se bia be ne se owo ha na wa beji fatada 2 bags na da gugu tomato no every region bia and every district bia no ye pe se ye rezi one big farmer ewo enti wo ye ma equipment ye first can show them near my equipment I will be team there adwuma. There's a filling station within your area. A government man will be $1 million Ghana cedi or 2 million Ghana cedi. Fuel will be here bia would be here with Juba. Now the agri extension officers account a Juba na wo ye no. The agri extension officers account. Now you share and you may say would be ye di wo man mu bi so hia wa manone 216 districts around yes I'm telling you 4 years 261 61 districts within 4 years no influ sika beba oman we mu ama ahochira kofa mu you have no idea and so da bia no fanfare no ayen dedodo ni abodwa wakohɛ na committee go atnase ye ho adwuma sika ye spend ye ene ho nsensem abekɔ ebewie akyire 4 years beduru a ɛsɛ ye bu ho akontan de kyerɛ oman no kra no na ye hu tokura de kora den ehim na ɛyɛ awɔ from since 1992 and ababesi ene do we talk about NAPCO no yanka ho asem biom because ye I could do mfimfi baby no and ye totwene ye and ye ja to baby enti what I the me ma kan say well aban the initiative aba ebeboa ma oman mabunu anya baby agina anya adwuma ya many ho ameka say anya de papa me bom pa ye say ni hihye ya da ho no ye bema Ghana bidi kan we anim then koye amanyuku sem never your mindset. Yes,
but that's it. Charles, but that's a we've been joined by the presidential staffer.
And you go to me later now.
In Mr. Or your government official. Mr.
Mpensenpensenmu we knew I sent to town. And answer staffer.
Oh yeah, a government official Mpe.
No, so beg official. That don't you know be our.
I'm on your name. A Jumera, a man penny say, and yet Mirage Initiative to say, and yeah, been what they buy, honorable
presidential staffer. Hey, me watch you.
I shall return. Who could do opinion of parliament now? Me,
I don't know.
Nindam.
Me, I don't know.
I shall return. Congratulations.
Me also congratulations. Sesi a wonante asesa. Wa shempa bofo fro.
Is it how this is leader of parliament?
Yo, na me nkwaso your friend is say me mo akwa banso. Mo studio ya na eboa. Mo frefre ya ntamra ye be hia ye ho. We nya ha me hu ni biom. Me hu ni biom o. Okwa motoke di na nim pin
o de motoke di me hu bi.
Me say wo bi me ma hu bi me kan wo say
me ni apa o nti me ya dia me hu ameka
me say na nante asesa
ma kasa ne enko ne
anyway I think say adwumawura eye na me nua na di kan eye enye new kra MPP mreso ya ye we for the 8 years you've start Omoma ba my friend say adwumawura kakra me ka afa ho ne se sabe nka ebesua nka enya de bone ba we ne etro ya no eno ana beto omo
ede na etro omo
oh masa
ona
ede
na etro omo
o mewie no impact na open no won sanka say adwuma anka wo mo bi capital
yeah
nanka sabe odi ahye adwuma ase nanka obeye na nyankopɔ ya adonkura na watimi abɛya ama na yekese afa nunua bia yɛdan e de aka ho na nunua so atimi afa nunua yɛdan aka ho nanka unemployment rate no nanka yɛdan abafom butaya etachi no minimum amfo a you start ebianya skasa up to even the tune of an amount of 200 300,000 50,000 40,000 ene obetimi abobo ane omuhi akura sene tema na omunya sasika no
yeah
and I like the assertion that minua here omewie no disbursement we meka na maka biom say 70 to 80% of Sankrofo we people who are pro to the party in government. They cannot change it.
But that assurance has been given.
It is just a say.
And on partisan base.
Yeah, so the same thing. computer so wa fili udin wa bibia chiro proposal at the end of the day no ma hwe so number moska but me catch you say by the close of day na scan be kono 70 to 80% of the people be your mon kron for
sound up during your time where
they are Ghanaians. I don't have a problem. I get what I'm saying. Sane be ye ne me ya ne say positive impact na omo fu so mbenyan omo nya because proposals bebre na man for the ban we say meyese we this kind ma omo wi a afi no omo ba kohwe ne omo person omo this kind e dey ye ebi timi bikosi okotwa blocks obi otimi ko de ko ware obi timi ko tu ne badi obi timi de ko say at the end of the day no you won't get the impact that you need. And then ya na haye a yensuan so ne say one saska we ba be che no nipa ne nyeska na fu say ne party na maniska ne ope e no wode ye
ope kwa untia
oh na ta we tuanim o
obia
tuanim there is nothing like repayment. So they are it's just like at the end of the day, the scan be kwa nso be ye impact analysis. When you feel free, nke ya de pa youth starts good, adwuma wura good, by the end of the day,
the impact.
Ghanaians as we are, the political twists are a bit key. Brilliant ideas. Me catch you be say look, even Maslow. Nema bebre wo a ska bebre wo a ye di ma amanfo a nke ye di saska no edify the main banking stream ne ye ni yie na bank no kra na be ye no ma monitor ni yie a you will see the impact.
Yeah,
where you kwakwache wan kwakwodi akire it is good say president aka say ye be monitor ye be yese menua ye kasa keke me na me ka kire ye kasa keke wan kwakwache no nipa na udi na chi no anya ade no be no o party chairman agi ade ama na ba na ne ba ntimi anya na okotwe party chairman agi na ko ene de ede no ba be no ntimi nya no hwe
okay
na ne Mr. Kakran say the president can say the is fully funded. It's not like so emu ne he na emu ye de ne he na funding any ho want me am example bia
and I said napko e bi ho do baby na fe salaries yakam ye ena ye kasa ikra no napko trainees bebre ho no ma
enti de na enya funded eno de na ye ni funding man
na funding wo ho adintra salaries amba
it is about commitment to that program just like Charles said.
And in the case of napko no na funding wo
it got to a time that commitment to napko program especially na amanfo na you shift attention after. If you are committed to something, you definitely find funding for it. What are you talking about? It's about commitment. Government budgets, everything that government is committed to do, you look for money to do it. But if the commitment is not there, that's why you say there's no money.
So at the point, if I
yeah, the NATCO program, the NATCO program,
yes,
it was a program that was supposed to assist, and from the beginning there should be an exit. But unfortunately, people were not. Yantimi and building to say exiting was doing well. Until obi wa obitina mu sa ase abe na adwuma. Me wa that was not the intent. Until then enye na adwuma, it was supposed to be a stopgap. So why you university aba, wunya nya adwuma na ya ma napko in a year's time. Na minua omatimi move you from there to permanent job. But it came a time that napko for na be do so akwakwa ese salary.
Because that promised to absorb them into full-time jobs.
That is where there was a problem.
Me,
that's what I saw.
Okay.
Inti ena napko no esofire. Brilliant idea. But how many jobs do we create in this country in a year? How many graduates do we bring out in a year? Compare. And then you get to know that the number of graduates that are coming out every year is unprecedented.
Okay.
So I think that is a good idea. Let's all pray that it becomes successful. But I think that I still have my doubts. By the end of the day, it's a good idea. But they should move away from the politics. And then now they are in government. They should work and let's see.
But that's Honorable Matthew Nyandam Bandai, Member of Parliament. Ura Anthony Nupenu, the presidential staffer in charge of the Greater Accra region. Tony,
Any.
Bibi Aboko.
Yami Adom who and also.
Adom. Sa anwode aba.
A cream.
Yede nyame ase.
They say them out
Yeah, why gentle?
Yede nyame ase. Tony has always been gentle. Honorable Nyendam. No, the Anthony Nupenu that I know has always been.
Oh my God.
Tony, Ejumera.
Well, medals in a chair tea for you now. Maka say, in Yanumina, Maju and Machero. It is for the good of the country. Admitting, say, we've tried most of this initiative over the years, but what we call sustainable implementation and its development to the nation,
and commitment.
Enti say ababia adi ba to make sure say ya augment your youth employment na yenya fapima. Doubts will come, and those doubts ebitie na supem ema ye 2 na more to make sure say we beye bibia ebeboa ama mabunu bebre no betimi nya fapem bi aye de ebeboa oman no. I don't believe in miniature initiative. Me Anthony, I don't believe in it, because me who say nia ehia for ye oman no eye anamuntu a ebegina ho over time. Enti I support a Jumeura program, but I support it in a way say I am expecting the National Entrepreneurship then the Initiative Program Office to identify programs or momu say incubate in mebunu into that near setiomo apa. It will be better than say mimi family plan number. That is where I don't want it, because how do you get this in? She said nyama bena ye importable my moi edi enyan. What are the things I bet me a year productive in them? Ewo maimu ene yise kraba e my foreign exchange ye currency engine ho. The worst of it the yaria edi fiaman on iba emaimu. What can we do? Eden 18 on maimu ne crab bread ediba maimu. Why should we allow importation of bread from other countries into this country? Once a wheat production will chrome her. As I see, be able to produce wheat. So, one, the raw material, set up a youth into that raw material production, wheat. Then, the value chain of wheat. One flour producers, you set your up. Then it goes into the various bakery products. Then we know we are setting up youth into sustainable, employable skills. That is my belief. Poultry product, sanitary product. These things are the big imports that are hampering our economic development. Instead of going to giving maybe 5,000, 10,000, which at the end of the day, nipa no be call aba, anso, and we buy it na Nsem bebre no media say 300 million Ghana cedis and a year di she djuma no mu a. When you produce 50 or 100 young men and women into joint venture sustainable employment, establish something better. To me, I will appreciate it more than spreading to 10,000, where at the end of the day, the same people who come and complain say, Yambua omwe. And for me, I support the program. We give all our fullest support and prayer, but I believe we need to do more to bring the youth up. Secondly, you see, you can create thousands of jobs, but when one more training na yenya wa ye school pom emun dosuko we'll continue to have the problem. Look, Uko Amanoni Bebia, Nyama Free Bana. Look at how they've zoned their countries and what they do. Uko United States, so your baby, yeah, livestock. And then you come higher way. He found a zonia to us said this is a livestock production area. Secondly, Nipa hin a coast coupon, a costume livestock production. Me say, omu two, omu koji sika free amanin for her, a two Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Nyame be kese omu sa ni omu generations. Do you know why?
Why?
Ushen the Kwame Nkrumah's plan of development or she share bibia e wona kwanso. Share universities so created. It was created tailored towards specific educational programs. And those who say then issue on. The core mandate of learning in those schools have been put aside, and we are just introducing anything. Okay? How are those things benefiting us? Even a year, you are producing 5,000 marketing students, 5,000 purchasing and supply students. Who is producing for them to market and supply? So, we're breaking productive education. You know? You are training people in the supply chain value, but bibi anywhere on my best supply until we have to look at that area again. And yes, sir, circles na ye kono. Ye be kwa timidie. Misre, those in the helm of affairs to change policy. Say ye benya the fundamentals very solid and make things happen. No? Let's look at it again. Mitie when Haruna Kasembi Nano that very soon some languages will be introduced. And I've started asking myself, how will it benefit me? How will it benefit the nation? We are not looking at our African languages.
Or Ghanaian local languages.
Yeah, develop it back. Emma, because one of the things Emma basic education yet say you are forcing a child to learn say onsia obi my language. But sa kwanu tifia or can krom kasa udi mathematics titi funny language you want better say better than say on fa obi language. Enti nya ekite here English English broni die yentiminu yesa akofa Spanish akofa abeka ho menim ni akom
where we don't even have enough Ga teachers in the greater Accra region.
Menim ni akom enti omuhwe ni ye. Let's set our priorities right. For me, it's not everything that the USAID, the UNESCO, these crooks who are from all these organizations hampering our education, our health system. These are the problems of the nation. Say, what time development? Development is not about the infrastructure we put up. The human development. Into human development, what time into these UN conventions and treaties and all these things, you know, you continue to deprive your human resource. And at the end of the day, when you bring whatever, you are tying it to them. How will it be sustainable to your generation?
Okay.
Until let's look at it well. For me, that introduction, they should look at it again.
All right. Me that say, Ura Anthony Nupeno, Greater Accra Regional Staffer. And yete in Kano. Honorable, were minutes kakra, but I would want us to touch briefly on and someone Urabra Cheja Kondia Betuja regarding the thank you tour, Dr. Bamumia Airqueen. And he feels that from where he sits and Niama Ohuno, I'm sure thank you to Ebema, according to his words, the MPP at risk of imploding over this thank you tour. One monitor thank you to Nikakran and say, my penny, I beg you say that call Bono regions, half region way when need the is it serving the purpose?
Well, largely, yes. largely, yes. Now I'm in Chami of Wachajaco. Me of a pa, no. Na, minim so my mu, so when you so my mua made a mess no pa say, thank you to ye crano. Sabe, onoso yo bia, o matun and sa friend say, onoso ekanwa, ye. Na, when ya mreka crano, dino hujimwa, me Matthew mani beje papa, because Sabe, thank you to when he be any. Na that be America for President Kufuor Mreso. Na bra is Professor Mills. May he so rest in peace, Mreso. Na bra His Excellency the President today, John Dramani Mahama. Na father na do dan kwa Kufuor do ka ho. Na kirem omu bia omoto abawia omadi nkugwa omankwa dance.
But the kind of messenger the then candidate, you know, or the Kosa Pro. Osha, is it something that is unifying enough in these times?
Unifying. For the first time, thank you to I say, Omwa, Yenina, na ya pesi yedi party na nim, Munina mra, na yanka humum, na yankwa dasi. We can answer me, we are no way no swaka, no way no swaka, we are no biswaka. That is the beauty of democracy. That is the unity.
But giving out reasons why you lost as the candidate himself, Mahmoud Baumia, giving out reasons into a party, no Edi in Kugu, when the party has commissioned a committee, say Onyen Shushemu after the Professor Aaron Michael committee report, you know, and the candidate goes about and is talking about.
He did not just go about in the process of the thank you tour. Oka say party for ya bay muka we echreye ya ntie muka we chreye ya ntie muka we chreye ya ntie muka we chreye ya ntie enyese muka we chreye we omoso muka chreye yen we na munyina nyame ya adoma na mre pa ba ye mu bi mu ya sanya mre na ye ba ye betie mu bone ban and why? Minya, boni bi ani ho. But ne meka ne say anamo mutu no anamo pa. Nama bi wo ho a ebia ankoyi. I've seen that thing a wokai between Abronye and
Canadian Japan, yes.
Idea ankoyi. We should work on those ones. These are the manners, and we should not be measuring the manners. It's not the best.
I see.
I condemn it. But me catch say, who take the ground? This is a very good idea. I encourage them. And me so be bia a full say MPP da wakumaso. A we penyini. A o kan da che obi tie fa hujim. Na wo hoi fa wadwen ka ho. Sabe anyansafo nyina hia na kwase nka ho a eya na meeting nkwa wiaye pa. Ena sabe o jimifofo se nyina hia na nyansani nka ho a sabe eno so enko awiaye pa. Sabio ajimifo wom anyansafo wom mu nyina we aka na adwen nyina yesua bibia den e de afrim. But I think that we are on course. It is a good thing.
Okay.
I encourage them, but we should work on the minors, the little things that will not help us.
Okay,
they should work on it.
All right, me da say Honorable Matthew Nyendam, me da say Tony, we dey enko bi fi asem person ko wie ni nyina osofo because ono ye middle man because you ko wie e wo ho. But are there any lessons the NDC has embarked on a thank you tour in 2017?
The thank you tour no is embedded with intentions of contest. Omo ambeko presidential declare stance already. Omo ambeko the various national positions are declare intentions. Regional positions are declared. Enti who call thank you tour now the characters involved have already made their intentions clear on their next political journey. You don't even do it cry. So one year cry. Are you getting me? I don't think say enough analysis and introspection of themselves. And who said, how do we rebrand ourselves? Look, the magnitude of loss. Intina outside with Atta Kennedy say you must do what is called apology tour instead of going to thank who, because people are really peeved among yourself. Muti front row no kramponu eni amudi hwemo hu kasantwi ekoso. Who are you thanking? You have not thanked yourself. You have not apologized to yourself. You have not healed yourself. Once one mu se muko yeah thank you to nti me ne ekoso no omo amanage a ebe omo amujejereje. So I think they need strategists and specialists to manage their egos, manage their emotions, manage their intentions, so that they can have a clearer roadmap. There will be nothing wrong if the Baumia and his function go on their thank you separate from Kennedy Japo and his group. Then at the end of the day, having gone to the grassroots to touch base with them, you can come back to the table and set up a member-setting roadmap of a political party. But we are these firefighting and knee-jerk reactions, it has a tendency to create, because what is the basis of a regional chairman speaking anyhow to please who? Are you getting me? Mm-hmm. You have gathered to appeal to the emotions and the heart of your other regional executives and council executives. Speak on issues that embrace everybody. But say who can say who trio bia. Say nipa no wo na ni hu nipa bi wo ho a ono so be responding in a way it will breed tension. Yeah. I don't think they are managing that thing well. Okay. They should look at it, regroup and see. Yeah, ma akwenya say kasa. We want you, your person kasa what this niama say so. Then I think but munje obi say free for obi anka the opera. And then one show here a tutu crabby baby. Okay, them I wish them well.
Me that's it. Tofu.
See when him ahwiase anyhow sorry anyhow. Nti ahwiase hu hia pa. Na momu hwiase a the most important na kwan abefa so obe sorry. Nti obi bia ohwiase a onhwe ba bia ohwiase. Ene ade korona ma no hwiase a was sorry prekope no. Oso sana hwiase bi. The ones will be sorry, and then Sansa then Ecosi.
The one and it's cratching, or sorry, and
Oshia say, so at the corner and ma puri out tough him. Now we are the any free ho, so that one time we are saying, Ibium. And me to me, who and I see I'm called that will be a say, why am called an assay? I'm called election. What didn't you?
I'm a Ghana for us.
Ghana for Ben, Godana. Second from the Asia, second copy on Common Radio. No, be at me by CB. No more casse, even though you didn't go. And so the Moya Yenia so, dear Damas. Cochrana, a conscience executive, and yet pulling station for. But your Bacophone a awesome. There be the battle door. Eti, I didn't Ancasan in Fitiasiano. If he said, Abia, Adreno, ye. Nenso anamontuo no da ho no hye no ona me hu no sade atie papa eviza wuti kasa na ewo omotanki to na sia de na wate se obi kasa ye damase adwuma a moyeye ne mpo ye di ncho so ye baba bedamase what is that no ho de woman no say I arrogance ma ye di ncho we say kasa ayanko ene di ncho na kasa na eye mosem na monsem na moko kana
candidate ne kura akwa say $58 million I dey share National Cathedral no.
Of course.
And also ka ho no di ncho we nyina ye kan no thank you Todd
we ade we asem we eye asem ye kan no fie no ye nka na bonten what you say tell na mo di 58 National Cathedral ebi man ka say enya papa dia na wo kan afi de modi ntwa afi na mo be si mo ntoma gode abonte enti me fi say omo sisa edini mom e bia omo reorganize ya fine but say thank you dear me hu thank you na e wo ade we mu hwe MPP for mu
emotion expression talk
me hu bibi wo mo na they should be careful. Look, MPP ani ni mo pa no MPP with men of God oh my mu ni nyame asem bu hu no ko organize various cancer prayer sessions near you know pompa sugu nyame so ne yi se ye niam miensa na wo wiase a me de ma no besi no bia so hya ne so ye wo de yemfu nso timi de o hawe den e ma yen ene ye wo de obonefo no timi de ba yen so ene wo de onyame ama ho kwan until so behu emu baako behu de nti a wodu ba bi wodu no e be de so obetimi adi nkunimo so
yeah.
Because say your phone so there na ade na wo ye phone so na say den wo sesa fi hu na the corner about how na about so den e free so say ye obi na ye wo dia na say mpai bo na betima masa ade na den akọ but the nyame nim hu bi no for a purpose But I wish say they would have even organized a forum. Anka omude nyame ase wie a. Afi ombesu egu nyankopon so ama nyame amom direction. And some come test from akwa could be say nipa den adwen. I've heard some of them. Ayo, ye levi, sumesi, bentine me di nkugo. Nana na spiritual ibia, nyamia ye bibia na nana moko say mompai na moko say ko mompai na monye de. Sera munyi ni say nyame tibi ema tumi. Nyame tibi tu aban de aban foforo ba de a. Why were you going to pray? And it made me feel say the intent any purpose no omo ya deviate from it. And omo transe now at least baby omo do no omo enhwe de omo ya akwa koduru emfonso wo ho no I omo betima correct no omo correct no because they are among themselves na afi papa e wo mu so omo mfa nante because me feel say nka omo the woman here cost you and be and solutions are hold going before we know them omo opposition and I dream poor eye de chichiri o man e din susu ye de you can't take it from them.
Okay.
But akwaye kama menka twema mentwe settle scores with I mean themselves now. I'm not sure
me that say pa yes sorry your time now.
One say Atalia match one say fita umpa.
Yeah.
I want hwe na wo de tuntum kakra bi efa babia eno kwa na ombehu.
Yeah.
Fita na e ho no.
Yeah.
E na manfo nya de in town just like Chaska. Thank you Ton. Meeting and yes say yen one so. Your brother once wo ho. E na e wo bia bia constituency executives, regional executives kukuo bi mu. Enti thank you Ton the brother aspect no e ho. Ah yes na ya thank you. Eno de obia baby. Fu soldiers ni one obia kobi. One go to with the first with the one they did in Western region. It was
okay.
No, I'm catch say. It depends on what the person wants to.
If it's a public which media is
captured. Master Tubase. No ho. Ena ne esi ye no. Eno so ho. Enti ne mesre ne say. Ena me kan no. Nema ni bia sabe ekwa enkoyie no we should work on it.
All right, but that is it. Honorable Matthew Nyindam, member of parliament, Pandai constituency, Anthony Nukwe, no Greater Accra regional staffer, presidential staffer, and also for Charles Owusu, social commentator. It's your birthday, Mr. Dennis Owusu Mathiao. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to your Peninkesi. Oh yeah, head of international business, Ewo 80, formerly Etel Tigo, wishing you a very happy and fulfilling birthday. Your leadership, wisdom, and dedication continue to be a source of inspiration to us and many others. May this new year bring you continued success, good health, and lasting happiness. I appreciate your leadership, guidance, and mentorship given to me. God lead and guide you in all your dealings. God bless your new age. And this one is from your colleague, head of corporate communication and media engagement at AT, Benjamin Baggio. Edu, happy birthday to you, Mr. Dennis Owusu Mathiao. And this one also says, Martin Kweku AEC Esquire. Anyway, sir, we wish you a glorious happy birthday and want to celebrate your sterling and transformational leadership in the mining industry. Stay blessed, Nana CEO, from the management and staff of the Minerals Commission. So happy birthday to you, Lawyer Martin Kweku AEC Esquire, CEO, Minerals Commission. Yeko.